How do we get to 10 weight classes for each style at the Olympic Games? Of course, everyone wants that. Is it a realistic possibility?
Well, my strategy, there's, let me sort of go back and say what happens in a sport like soccer. When the Olympic Games were here in Atlanta, the soccer matches were at the Naval Academy, as far away as the Naval Academy, some at the University of Alabama, some at, all over the Southeast. And then the finals would end up at the University of Georgia in Athens. So I always thought perhaps we could borrow from that strategy and have mini tournaments that I don't think, well, let me start back up a little bit. I don't believe we'll ever get a larger number of spots in the Olympic Games than we have currently. The only way we would do that is if the women added another discipline and they would get those. I mean, we're not going to have another, move from 6 weight classes to 10 weight classes and have the same number in each of the individual weight classes. So my plan was we could have these tournaments start with 32, wrestle from 32 down to 8, so have 2 matches in these satellite Olympic villages. Not Olympic Village, it's not part of the Olympic, it is part of the Olympic Games, but I mean, it's not housed at the Olympic Games, so you're not using up those spots that you're allocated to at the Olympic event. But the problem with that is when we start getting to diversity. But more likely than not, the 8 athletes that remain will be from a small number of countries. The 4 or 5 or 6 top best countries in each of the various disciplines will dominate those spots. So we won't be able to meet the IOC's requirement on diversity.